Good morning, Watchers. Today I'm going to present you a new scenario where Goku goes Super Saiyan early. So this happens when Goku, after finishing the World Martial Arts Tournament, after Krillin takes Goku's pole and Tambourine kills Krillin. Goku is in rage, but this time he is not just angry, folks. He is mad. He is super mad. And so this triggers him to be a Saiyan, and he charges up a Kamehameha and finishes Tambourine with just a single Kamehameha. This results in being unconscious, and suddenly he is woken up by Yamcha and gang and is feeded a Sanju bean. He suddenly realizes that, and he gets a massive Zenkai boost. He feels it, that he is stronger than his past self. Now he senses and tracks the high energy that he is sensing, which is of King Piccolo's, and he tracks him down and kills him fairly easy than in canon. Here the difference is that Krillin is revived, and then Goku is also not trained by Kami. He just spends the 8 years roaming around the jungle with Grandpa Gohan and suddenly remembers about the tournament and participates in it. He meets Chi-Chi and remembers the promise that he made to Chi-Chi about marrying her, and then they have Gohan. Gohan here has much more potential than in canon, as Goku is a Super Saiyan, and now we are going to head in the Raditz saga. We are starting this when Raditz exits his pod and then looks for a high energy level. This time he doesn't meet Piccolo, as Piccolo is already dead, and thus he meets Goku and Gohan right away, and they fairly easily beat him. Easily. As Goku's power level is nearly 10,000 and Gohan's is half of it, 5,000. So they very easily beat Raditz, and then Goku is called by King Kai and he trains with him. This results in being just a little bit earlier in the Saiyan saga. Yeah, everyone trains, but in the Saiyan saga, Goku just comes a little bit earlier, so thus avoiding the death of Yamcha and Tien Shinhan and Chaozu. Goku easily beats Vegeta and Nappa with ease, and Nappa is stopped from getting killed here, as Goku is fast and just asks Vegeta why he is killing his comrade, and this results in they all finish the fight punching each other. Vegeta does the artificial moon technique and becomes the great ape. But this time Goku goes Super Saiyan, as he is controlled Super Saiyan with King Kai and has made a better mastery over it. Vegeta is easily defeated, and Vegeta calls their pods and they leave. Goku is healed from the battle and gets a small Zenkai boost. Goku here is stronger than canon self, and he goes to Namek early with Gohan and Krillin and Bulma. This time all the chaos that happens, like with the Ginyu Force, Zarbon, the killing of the Namekian villagers is avoided, and Goku easily defeats all of them, and Frieza notices that many of his soldiers have been out of the radar for a long time, so he inspects it and just thinks of it to be some type of malfunction on the scouter, and thus he just leaves it. Suddenly someone comes into the spaceship and steals all the Dragon Balls. This is shown to be Vegeta. He steals all the Dragon Balls and Frieza chases against him, and Frieza hunts him down and nearly goes to kill him. But Goku just comes there and protects Vegeta. Goku does this by kicking Frieza in the gut and doing an uppercut and then a punch straight to the gut and doing a ki blast again to the face and a slap like in the original story, 3-4 slaps at Frieza's face and Frieza just falls to the ground. Frieza transforms into his second form and tries to beat Goku, but is not enough. And thus he again goes to the third form and realizes that this is also not enough. So he goes to his final form, where his power level is at a whopping 160 million. But Goku in base is at a power of 50 million. And this time Goku has mastered his Super Saiyan form. Thus he goes into it and finishes Frieza once and for all. This time Frieza doesn't has the time to show his 100%, so he is just dead right away. Namek saved, everything saved. And Goku just gets a small boost from it as he fought and got more experience. And they all go back to Earth. This time they all come early and Frieza is dead. So King Code doesn't know about Earth. And thus he doesn't come to Earth and there is no Mecha Frieza saga. And Trunks comes as normally, but this time all of them, including Goku, just sense the power level and know that it's a large one, and they go to see it and they find out that it's no other than Trunks. Yeah, they don't know about him as a future traveler, and he explains everything to them, including that he's not the son. He doesn't just reveal it, and the original story continues, but this time Goku has more mastery of Super Saiyan, and they train for 3 years. But this time Goku remembers about Kami bringing up the fact that there is a hyperbolic time chamber, and this time Goku and Gohan train in the hyperbolic time chamber and achieve Super Saiyan 2. This results them in being they exit and then face the androids. Androids are easily defeated, but then Cell comes and absorbs them. There is no Dr. Zero here, neither Android 19. So they are easily defeated, but Cell appears and does a solar flare and absorbs both 17 and 18 during that time, and this Cell is more powerful than the cannon itself. Cell still is more powerful than Super Saiyan 2 Goku and Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. So Cell doesn't like it. Cell doesn't want to fight them. So he just gives them 10 days to prepare. Cell knows what will happen. They cannot evolve during that small period of time. So they just train. Goku and Gohan train intensely, very intensely, and they find about the Ozaru. They just think about Vegeta using it and think about what if this helps them and what if they combined it, because in this story Goku never gets his tail cut. And this time both Gohan and Goku achieve Super Saiyan 3. They go to Cell and try to battle him. Cell is really weak. Cell is really weak now. Cell underestimated them big time. Goku and Gohan do not follow the tournament rules, and this time Goku is more serious than his canon self, and no sense bean and shit. He finishes him first thing there at that time, and this results in the 8 years peace. And Gohan studies. Gohan goes to his college. Goku still trains with King. And this time, Kibito and Shin know that Goku and Gohan are more powerful and can easily defeat Boo. So they just arrive early before the tournament and say everything. And Goku and Gohan just prepare for it because Shin cannot handle it. And like in the tournament, Shin, everything happens normal, but at this time, Shin simply just makes easy time as Gohan just allows him to take energy and follows Babdi's minions, and then find out the margin ship and destroy all of the threats other than Dabra. Gohan fights Dabra while Vegeta is there, and extra tip, Vegeta is married to Bulma and has trunks. Gohan is born here. Yeah, shit, sorry. Goten is born here. So, Majin Buu, Dabra is easily defeated and everyone goes to Babidi, and Babidi is nearly killed, but due to Gohan giving his energy out, Majin Buu is revived. Majin Buu looks around and sees two guys, which is Gohan and Goku and Gohan, and Goku says, let me fight it." But Gohan really promises him that he will win. So, can I just try out? Who and how much power does Buu have? So, Gohan turns Super Saiyan to test out Boo's power, and Boo is strong enough to handle Gohan's SSJ and even SSJ 2, Super Saiyan 2, and nearly defeats him. But Gohan goes Super Saiyan 3 and makes Boo angry, and Boo starts holding his head very tight. Problems happen. Someone is mad, super mad, and this evil Boo comes and easily absorbs Majin Buu and turns Super Buu. This in turn, Gohan goes full powered SSJ 3 and nearly defeats Buu, but is easily defeated. I'm not necessarily saying that it's easy, but he defeats him because Gohan just was slacking off and hasn't had the mastery of Super Saiyan 3 just as his father has. Goku takes Gohan's place and turns SSJ and nearly defeats. But at that time, Super Buu absorbs Gohan and goes Buhan, and this results in being more stronger than mastered mastered SSJ Goku. Goku goes out of his Super Saiyan 3 and relaxes. He thinks about his new form and tries to enter it. He successfully enters turns Super Saiyan 4 and punches Boo. and thus continues punching on Boo and does a key blast at his face. Boo regenerates and nearly finishes off Goku, but still absorbs Goku. But Goku manages to dodge it and comes up with the idea of what if he rescued Gohan, because Gohan is absorbed in him, and if he does a Kamehameha, Gohan will be dead. So he thinks about Gohan protecting, killing Gohan and reviving him, killing Boo and reviving him. Goku does few key blasts and thinks about killing Boo and reviving Gohan after in through the Namekian Dragon Balls, and so tries to prepare a Kamehameha and launches it with full and maximum power. This indeed kills Boo, and then Goku instants transmissions and Goku gets the way by King Kai and is teleported to New Namek. He wishes Gohan and everyone who was hurt by Boo back, and then we go to the Beerus saga. So when Beerus wakes up, he has a reminiscence about the Super Saiyan God. He asks Whis, and Whis says that there is no Super Saiyan God, but there are two Saiyans who are powerful enough to match your 50%. So Beerus immediately gets up, takes a bath, and goes to King Kai's place and asks Whis where they are. Whis says that they are in the Supreme Kai's world. So Beerus is astonished, and he goes there and has a fight with Goku, and Goku in base is nearly powerful than Beerus expected, and he goes Super Saiyan 2, Super Saiyan 3, all the way to Super Saiyan 4. This impresses Beerus a lot. This helps Beerus and nearly pushes him to 50%, but this is not enough to impress him. So he goes to planet Earth, meets everyone, is happy as there is no Majin Buu here, and thus is happy, but suddenly he remembers about Super Saiyan God and makes everyone unhappy. And when Vegeta fights, he can turn into Super Saiyan 3 but not Super Saiyan 4 completely. He's trying to go there, but he briefly taps into Super Saiyan 4 but has not completely mastered it. So he easily loses. He comes to the rescue and comes to Beerus and asks if he can ask Shenron about the Super Saiyan God ritual, what is Super Saiyan God and how to bring him. And thus they ask Shenron and they do the Super Saiyan God ritual. This time they successfully do it. Goku turns Super Saiyan God and easily fights Beerus. And pushes him to 80% and nearly 85%. But Goku falls out of this form, and like in the original canon, he comes back. But this time he feels a different power. He just waits for a second and pushes forward and punches Beerus. And now he stops. Goku backs off and just goes Super Saiyan 4 and thinks inside of him. He feels something, more power rising through him. Suddenly, he shifts. White, red aura. Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan 4. This battles Beerus and nearly defeats him, as it is bringing up 90% of Beerus' power. And he goes full power, and this indeed defeats Beerus. No, defeats Beerus, but very close. Now Goku taps out of his Super Saiyan God 4 and goes to normal Super Saiyan God and just falls down. Beerus sees the potential in this Saiyan and wants to train him and also wants to train himself because he sees that he is getting he the mortals are getting stronger than him and they are comparing to him and they nearly defeated him. They defeated. He admits that to Whis. No self shame. Goku and Vegeta train with Whis and they become stronger. Vegeta even masters Super Saiyan God and 4 and combines it and he learns something. Vegeta and Goku choose their different paths. Goku pursues Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan 4 and Vegeta pursues evolutioning Blue. Goku and Vegeta achieve Blue but they try to go their different paths. Goku goes Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan 4 and Vegeta looks to evolve Super Saiyan Blue. This results in them being to pursue their own dreams and Goku gets Super Saiyan 4 Super Saiyan God at will. He can do it anytime and does a rematch with Beerus and easily defeats him and Vegeta strikes towards evolving his blue form and goes Super Saiyan Blue evolution and by this they all are way ahead than. The reason why Vegeta is stronger here is that because Vegeta fights with the guy who can go Super Saiyan 4 Super Saiyan God at will, not just Super Saiyan God. Thus his final flash is more powerful than in the tournament power when he faced against Topo. Now we are going to go in the revival of Frieza arc. Frieza is like in the original story revived by his minions, but here there is no Pilaf gang, so they easily arrive at King Cold 2 and they, like in the original story, train for 4 months, but here they train for more than 4 months, for 5 months each of them, and they come to Earth. As soon as they come to Earth, all the minions attack these Z fighters, but Gohan easily defeats them and Gohan shows up his SSJ4 that he learned during the fight with his father, and Frieza wants to take no chances and turns golden. This results in Gohan being completely demolished and Goku and Vegeta are teleported by Whis to the ground and Vegeta takes turn in beating Frieza as Goku already took his turn. And now Vegeta really tests out Frieza's power and realizes that it's too much in his base form and thus goes Super Saiyan Blue evolution and demolishes Frieza. But after a few seconds, he gets punched by someone. And this is shown to be King Cold. King Cold comes to beat Vegeta off guard, but Vegeta really handles him and beats him and this he does a final flash towards Cold and Frieza and this obliterates both of them. And now Goku steps in and decides to fight with Blue Vegeta. This will be fun, he says. Yes, you clown. They fought a lot. Vegeta did an uppercut to Goku. Goku did a kick to the gut. Goku did a ki blast on the head and Vegeta fell down but still kicked Goku on the head. And then both fell down and they continued fighting, sparring, and they discovered new power after a few days, and which is Goku who absorbs his full God Ki, turns into Super Saiyan 4 Limit Breaker, and Goku is not the only one who evolves here. Vegeta too ascends. He goes to Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Super Saiyan, and by this way, they two are both are even in power. And now we are going to head to the Zamasu saga. So, as normal, Trunks arrives to the past, and also he meets Goku and Vegeta here, more powerful than their canon self. So Trunks immediately asks Vegeta and Goku for help, and they go back to Goku, Bulma and Vegeta and Trunks enter the time machine and go to the future. They land it same carefully, and they see Black, who's going to enter. They all meet Black, who is going to time travel again, but this time Goku comes again, steps up and turns Super Saiyan 4 and battles against Black. He completely dominates against Black, but after some time Black evolves and is at the same power of Super Saiyan 4 Goku. But later it's revealed that he was just holding back. Goku Black turns Super Saiyan Rose and completely dominates Super Saiyan 4 Goku and continuously punches him until Goku turns Super Saiyan 4 Limit Breaker, and Black has to use his full power, synced. And Goku finishes him off completely. But later a person comes, and this person is revealed to be Vegeta Black. Vegeta Black says to Vegeta that he stole Vegeta's body and things like that. And suddenly he turns Super Saiyan Rose, and Goku tries to battle him, but Vegeta stops Goku in his tracks and says, "You fought your clone. Kakarot, let me fight my clone." Vegeta transforms to Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Super Saiyan and obliterates Black immediately, and then takes the Super Dragon Balls and revives everyone who are dead in Trunks' timeline, like Beerus and everyone. And this reverses every problems, and Vegeta and Goku say to Beerus to obliterate Zamasu, and they take the proof and obliterate Zamasu. After this is the Tournament of Power. And so Goku asks Zeno to conduct the Tournament of Power, as heard from Beerus that Zeno is the king of all the multiverse. And so he just gets interested in meeting Zeno and goes to Zeno. Here there is no Universe 6 period, and if there is one, it will happen as normal and everyone will be easily defeated. So on Universe 16, so we head to the Tournament of Power saga. Goku and Vegeta, consisting of Tien Shinhan, Master Roshi, Krillen, Goku, Vegeta, Gohan, Trunks, Goten, Android 18, not 17. All the people that Goku and his team had struggled with is easily handled, and so everyone finished the tournament easily, other than having trouble with Topo. Vegeta comes and easily defeats Topo. Gohan goes and defeats Kill and Cauliflower Fusion. And the only problem here is Jiren. Goku feels Jiren's intense aura and starts to fight him. Goku in Super Saiyan is stronger than the canon's Super Saiyan 3 Goku and makes Jiren move. In his Super Saiyan 4, he makes Jiren flinch, punch, dodge, but in his Super Saiyan 4 form, Jiren moves and is really serious and does not waste time and goes full power. This results in Goku going Super Saiyan 4 limit breaker and two of them fight. Guys, just a small break. I am just saying something. I am going to bring Ultra Instinct here, but not in that way where Goku combines Super Saiyan 4 with the limit breaker and with Ultra Instinct. No, that will be very crazy and wild. So I am just going to do it like in the manga where Goku just uses the principles of Ultra Instinct. Let's continue. So Goku uses his Ultra Instinct principles with his Super Saiyan 4 God and then completely demolishes, blocks and punches Jiren out. Whis knows that Goku is not using the mastered Ultra Instinct, as he knows that Sharp Saiyan is trying to make this as not wild as possible. So Whis understands his situation because it's already very wild. Thanks for understanding, Whis. So Goku charges up a Kamehameha and launches it at Jiren. Jiren, unlike the original canon, goes out of the ring this time, and Jiren is eliminated, and Universe 11 is eliminated out of the tournament, and Goku is declared as the MVP, and Daishinkin asks about him wishing about anything, and he says about reviving every universe. So bye. Stealthy Saiyan signing off.